G'day folks. Today I'm going to introduce the frame message package. You can see it there on the Python package index. It's frame MSG. And this is the second of the two layers of library that are being published for Brilliant Labs Frame. The lower level library was Frame BLE, and that gives you low level Bluetooth access and you can send basic Lua commands. This library builds on top of that and allows you to pass higher level objects back and forth from frame to the host and abstracts away details like fragmenting your message into tiny packets to fit on Bluetooth and things like that. So this way you should be able to build more complex applications. In addition, it also allows you to do things like concurrent applications that require concurrency on frame, things like taking photos while streaming audio and things like that, which weren't really possible with the legacy SDK, which tried to make things a bit more synchronous. So there's a bit of asynchronous sort of design here, but I won't go into the design too much here. I'll just give an introductory example. One of the things that was difficult to do in the past was display images, and this framework allows the display of images in a relatively straightforward way. So I'm just going to fly through that as a demo, and then I'll take another video to describe in more detail how the framework hangs together. But here, rather than just copy the code from this page, I'm going to clone an examples repository because there's lots of examples for quite a few of the features in the frame message package, and this displaying images is just one of them. So why don't we just do that first? So I've got my directory here. I'm just going to clone it. Oh, no need to comment on my typing in the comments. Now this repo is called Frame Examples Python, and that's where it currently lives. And I'm just going to clone it into a directory called Frame Message Demo. You won't need to do that, but you don't already have a folder called Frame Examples Python. So I'm going to jump in there, Frame Message Demo. Now, what is in this package that we just cloned? Well, there's actually 2 folders worth of examples. There are a set of examples for the Frame BLE low-level package, but there's also a set of examples for the high-level package, and that's what we're going to look at today. There's a bunch of them in here, and we'll just start with just displaying some images just to get off the ground. But we will need to import the packages first, the Python packages, as we always do when we run Python things. So I'm going to create a virtual environment. Just like this, Python v. I'm just going to create it into a directory called .vn. I'm on a Windows system here. I'm using the command Python. You might have Python 3. You might use a different way of doing virtual environments. That's totally fine. Now I need to activate it, which again on Windows it's going to look like this for me, but you might have a bin directory. Now it's activated, that's fine. So my pip installs will go into this environment. So that's good. So now if I say pip install, and I want to get the requirements from this file. Some of these demo programs use audio and keyboard and a couple of things. So I've pulled in a couple of other libraries, but otherwise you'd just be pulling in frame message, which should pull in all of its dependencies. Okay, so that's ready to go. I should be able to run it right here. Why don't we do that first? Now, there were a couple of them that had sprites in them, but I'm going to just start by displaying the indexed sprite PNG. So these are prepared sprites that I've made that have either 2 colors, 4 colors, or 16 colors, and they're ready for display on frame. So why don't we just do that? So I'll run Python sprite indexed PNG. Now have a look in the webcam that's tracking frame at the moment. We should see it start loading. And then we should see a 2-color sprite, and then a 4-color sprite, and then a 16-color sprite. Beautiful. See ya.